Merry Christmas! My name's Teacher David Adam and you're watching another episode of Fresh Off the Press English. Today we are looking at Covid-19. The news is about the Covid-19, the sickness, changing a little in the UK and what problems this might cause for the vaccine. Let's take a look at the headline. New Covid-19 strain features 17 mutations, sparking fears vaccine won't work. Strain. So this word strain, you can guess, basically just means type, the type of something. Normally we can talk about plants, a different strain of plant. I suppose with bacteria or a virus, we also use this word strain to mean a different type of it. So it's still COVID-19, but it's a little bit different. It's a different strain. It's a different type of the disease. Mutations. So a mutation is a change. So normally we use this when we talk about our DNA, the little things that make us who we are, our DNA. We'd say this word mutation means a change in the DNA, often without any reason for it. It's a mutation. It's a change and we don't know why it has changed. We didn't make it change. Sometimes we can, for example, if we have two sheep and we want to make another sheep, we can mix the two sheep together to make a baby sheep, and that new baby sheep has different DNA. We don't call that a mutation. Normally the word mutation is used when we're saying something has changed in the DNA and we're not sure why. Maybe it's not a good thing, a mutation. Sparking. So this word sparking in this article just means beginning something, starting. So here it says sparking fears. So it's beginning people to become afraid, yes? Starting people fearing about the vaccine not working. This word sparking normally means starting something, the beginning of something. Literally, you can imagine a spark is a very small piece of fire, and when that lands on a forest, in a forest, this spark can grow into a big fire. But the spark is the beginning of something. So here we're saying beginning fears. The sparking fears for the vaccine not working, it won't work. Sparking. UK experts have been analysing the new variant of coronavirus and say they have uncovered 17 alterations from the original strain of the killer disease. Analysing. If you analyse something, it just means you look at it, try to understand it, try to explain it, try to say what it is. I'm analysing it, I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to work out what it is, trying to tell other people about it. We analyse something. We look at it, basically, and try to understand it. Analyse. Variant. So again, from the word vary, variable, meaning change. You could put the word strain from previously, the previous page, the new strain of coronavirus, the new variant of coronavirus. Again, here it just means different type. A different type of something is a variant, the variant of something. I mean, I have a blue jumper, my jumper is blue. Somebody else might have the same jumper, but it could be a variant of this jumper. It could be green. Yes, it's a variant, a different type. We couldn't say a different strain of my jumper, but we could say a different variant of something. So this word variant can be used for non-living things, whereas previously that word strain normally refers to a living thing, a plant or a bacteria or virus. Yeah, some kind of living thing can be a different strain, but this word variant can be used for many different things: cars, people, animals, many different things to mean a different type, a variant. Alterations. Alterations. So again, another word. This word alter, the first part, alter, means to change something. If I alter, again, if I alter my jumper, maybe I cut it somewhere and alter it. I change it. Here we're saying alterations, meaning changes. There are 17 changes, 17 differences in this coronavirus type, in this coronavirus strain, in this coronavirus variant. Lots of words that all just mean different type or a change. Alterations, another word meaning changes. It is feared this could stop people becoming immune to coronavirus if they have been infected with a different strain than the vaccine can protect them against. This word immune. Immune. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously immune means it doesn't hurt you. You cannot be hurt by this disease. Maybe you can still catch it. Maybe you can still have it in your body. I mean, nowadays people are very unsure about this virus, aren't they? Maybe some people have it, but they are immune, meaning it doesn't actually hurt them, it doesn't change the way they feel. So normally this word immune means something can't hurt you or something doesn't affect you. It doesn't have any change on you. You are immune to it. Okay? I am immune to bad news, yes? It doesn't bother me. I am immune to bad feelings. They don't bother me. Well, I try not to anyway. I try to be immune to sadness, yes? Try to be happy. I'm immune to it, meaning it doesn't affect me, it doesn't change me. I am immune. I laugh when it says immune to coronavirus, because we know coronavirus is another word. The whole family of coronavirus is the flu, it's the common cold. These are common diseases that no one is immune to, never have been immune to. And so I'm sorry if when it says immune to coronavirus, I laugh because it seems unbelievable. But I mean, if they can do it, then great. The future is nobody has a cold. Nobody ever gets the flu. If that is possible, fantastic. Yes, but I'm not sure if that is possible. It's never been possible before, but it's 2020. Let's do it, shall we? Yes, good. Immune, meaning it can't affect us. I'm not sure. What's the other word? Here we are. Vaccine. Yes, the vaccine. This is the thing that they stick in your arm, and it helps you fight the disease. When you get the disease, your body can already recognize, your body knows the disease because you've had the vaccine and it has taught your body how to fight this disease. There we go. Vaccine. Most vaccines work by training the immune system to recognize the virus's spike proteins and attack them when the virus tries to infect them. Proteins. Proteins. So this word proteins is a thing in your body, something that our bodies are made from. These little tiny things. Normally we get protein from meat and eggs and milk. They are the things that we're actually made from. These are proteins. So here, where we say the virus's proteins, it basically means what the virus is made from. And it has these special spike proteins that can attach to our bodies. And if our body can learn, can learn to be immune to these proteins, then the virus cannot attach to our body and reproduce, make more virus and make us sick. So we have these things called proteins. It's just this little thing on the virus that we can learn to recognize. Our bodies can learn and then fight these proteins. There have been more than 1,000 confirmed cases of the new strain, mostly in southern England. The exact locations have not been revealed. Cases. Cases, this just means people with the disease, okay? Cases just means number of people with the disease, the cases, okay? This just means number of people, basically. If we say there have been more than 1,000 confirmed number of people, there have been more than 1,000 confirmed people with the new strain, okay? Just word cases just means people, basically, but they don't want to say people for some reason. I don't know, maybe they're counting cows and cats and dogs as well. Then they can say cases of the new strain. It basically just means people, though. I hope it means people, because otherwise I'd be confused. Cases, good. Let's look at today's new words. We have this word, strain. Strain, meaning the different type of the disease, a different kind of something, a different strain. Mutations. Mutations, this is a change, yes? Something has changed, something has mutated. It's changed to be a little bit different. It's a mutation when something changes. And normally we're not really very sure why it's changed, and it could be a bad change. We call it a mutation. Sparking. Sparking. Remember, sparking means to begin something, to start something. It sparks something. It's the beginning or the start of something. Analysing. Analysing means looking at something. If we analyse something, we look at it, we try to understand it, we analyse it. Variant. Variant, again, different type of something, a variant, a different type. Alterations. Alterations, again, changes. Something has been altered, it has been changed. A different type again, these words, variant, mutation, alterations, these all just mean a different type of something. Immune. Immune means something doesn't affect you, it doesn't change you, it doesn't hurt you. You are immune to it. Immune. Vaccine. Vaccine. This is what they're going to give us all to help us all go back to living a normal life. We're all going to have a vaccine, and then that will protect us from the coronavirus. Proteins. Proteins, these are the small things in our body. What we're made from basically is going to be proteins. A lot of what you are, your muscles, your body is protein. It's just a very small thing in your body called a protein. Cases. Cases. Now, so this is normally the number of people with something wrong, normally, something bad, or normally we call it a case of something, meaning a bad thing, the number of bad things, yeah, the cases. The number of cases would be the number of bad things, the cases. So this news came out last week. London's locked down, England's closed. The last time I checked, the lorry drivers were all stuck on the road 2 days before Christmas. Terrible. It's an impossible situation. I can't say anything because we are doing it for the people, aren't we? We're trying to protect all of the country. We're trying to protect everybody, yes? But it's very difficult for people around Christmas to be locked down again, to again be fed the fear of this disease again. Hopefully, once this vaccine comes out, it works or it doesn't work. As far as I can tell, if it works, then great. We're all going to be saved for the future. If it doesn't work, Well, I mean, do we just wait for another vaccine, and then do we just keep waiting for vaccines? I mean, eventually does one vaccine work, and is that okay? It's one of those strange questions where they've seemed to have made this vaccine very quickly. If they had waited longer, would that have been better? Because would it be better to spend more time making something right rather than trying to rush something, get it done, but maybe it not be perfect? And in the future, if this doesn't work, then do we get more vaccines and more vaccines and more vaccines? I don't know. The way I feel is, if it works, great. If it doesn't work, great. It's got to be the end of this whole situation. We either take the vaccine and move on with the world. We take the vaccine, and if it doesn't work, well, we tried, and we just have to somehow get back to a normal life for us all, I suppose. Where I live, I'm very lucky. Here where I live, there's no virus. I live in one of the few places in the world where there's no virus, which is kind of bizarre, because I'm not really sure how the rest of the world is dealing with the situation. But here where I live, there's no virus. We don't wear face masks. We don't do any of these things. We're still waiting for the vaccine. But my hometown where I live, there's no virus. I live in a place called the Isle of Man. It's a small island in the sea, a small country in the middle of the sea. And where we are, we've closed our country to the world a long time ago. So inside, we're all fine. We just walk around, do our normal lives, but we can't go outside. We can't go to the rest of the world, and people can't come here. But for me, it's okay. I have my family here. We just get on with the world. But we are still waiting for this vaccine. And if it works, like I say, if it works, then great. If it doesn't work, I still feel great, because it seems to me that, what are we going to do? Are we going to just keep taking more vaccines, or are we going to just say, okay, we tried, and then, because we can't keep taking vaccines forever, can we? Can we just keep waiting for another vaccine, another vaccine? I don't know. I mean, for me, I think we take the vaccines, we tried. If it works, great. If it didn't work, well, we got to get on with it, don't we? We just have to accept the fact that these lockdowns, closing the country, people having no jobs is not a solution to the problem. And if we can't solve the problem with science and things, we need to just try and move on. Anyway, hope everybody's okay. Please subscribe, leave a message, let me know how you're doing. Merry Christmas here. It's only 2 days till Christmas. Lots of family time coming up. I suppose I should make the most of it and be grateful, but I always fear family time with my parents or my brothers, because it's always a time of high emotions and feelings, but we try and get through it. I'm sure it'll be happy for me and happy for you too. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.